committed to keeping Southwest Oklahoma safe during severe weather. This is the Texoma Weather Lab.
Hi, we're Coast Technology Group, and we'd like to be your technology partner in your home or business.
Come see what simple, reliable technology can do for you.
Our team has over 150 years of combined IT experience. Whether you need a full IT management provider or audio and video support, we have the means to get the job done right. We offer remote monitoring and management, cybersecurity, and network infrastructure services. We'll help you design the right system with our high-definition surveillance cameras and cutting-edge smart alarm systems. Football stadiums, cafes, schools, churches, and residential homes have all found success with our services. Coast Technology Group can find the solution to fit any budget because helping your business grow while maintaining safety and security is our main goal. Coast Technology Group. Simple, reliable technology.
Well, welcome in on this Sunday evening live edition of the Texoma Weather Lab. As always, I appreciate you for carving out just a little bit of time to talk about the forecast for this week. I'm Chief Meteorologist Austin Bowling. Appreciate you for hopping in. Had a great week with the Living Christmas Tree at First Baptist Lawton downtown. To those of you that came out, thank you for being a part of that. I had a few thousand folks that showed up over the last few nights and had a great time. Always enjoy playing trombone for that. Always love hearing the story and having the folks that come in, make that a Christmas tradition for their families. So if you're out there, thank you for doing that. Thank you for coming out there. Hopefully you enjoyed it. We enjoy putting on that presentation every single year. Now, if only we can get the weather to start feeling more like the holidays. Yeah, it felt like that today, but overall, the pattern here has been very warm and very dry, and we're looking even warmer here as we go towards the end of the week. I'm even talking about the possibility of some near record high temperatures coming up for the upcoming weekend. So we're going to talk about that and more here in just a second. But first, I want to thank the folks that continue to support this page and make it what it is, a free resource for you and your family. First off, I want to thank Miss Kim Thomas and the Kim Thomas real estate team. She's got 20 years of experience right here in the local market. So whether you're trying to list your home or you're in search of your dream home, she wants to help you find it. And again, if you don't believe me, you can go to Zillow and you can see the nearly 400 5-star reviews that she's got. So you can go check that out. Again, 580-704-9916 or at 1701 Northwest Cash Road. You can reach out to her there. And of course, if you need to insure that new home, Vincent Saylor over here, the good neighbor in town, wants to help you insure that new home, that new driver, even that new motorcycle you've got in the driveway too. He's at 2401 West Gore Boulevard. Reach out to him, 580-699-2771. New sponsor up in Elgin. I know it's the holiday season. You want to outfit your home with some nice trinkets. Maybe you're looking for something warm. Maybe you're looking for a gift for somebody on your Christmas list. You definitely want to get that checked off. She's got some cute stuff up there. A nice little store on Highway 277. Just as the road starts to curve north out of Elgin, you want to hop up there, the Rustic Ranch. Emily and her folks up there do a great job. So hop up there. You can reach out to them at 580-699-9827. And of course, maybe you're thinking, I got no ideas for anybody on their Christmas list. You can always get one of these Texoma Weather Lab t-shirts, the black or the gray. You can get the sweatshirt, or you can get the black hat as well. So if you've got a fan out there or you yourself enjoy it, you can go to TexomaWeatherLab.com to find one of those, or the pinned post at the top of the Meteorologist Austin Bowling Facebook page. My friends at Affinity here, Lawton right along Sheridan Road, have helped me with my store. So if you're trying to run piece by piece or you're trying to outfit the Spirit of Survival, they can take care of you. So make sure you give them a call as well. And of course, my friends with the Coast Technology Group have been with me from the start, making sure my whole computer setup is good. Any of my cameras are good. My lighting is good. Microphones, all of that. If I've got a problem, I go to them. And of course, as they say, if it plugs in, we'll fix it. So give them a call. 580-357-4482 is how you can get a hold of them. So again, Appreciate you for hopping in. Rhonda Hodge in Geronimo, the Blue Jay country. Thank you for checking in there, Rhonda. Appreciate you for hopping in. Looking ahead here, again, if you've got to listen to that forecast, you're not catching it on Facebook, you can always hear that. My friends over at Town Square, Z94, K-Law, and Jerry, and 107.3 Pop Crush. You can always hear my forecast during the week there. Of course, stay tuned for this. This is a big deal. This partnership with Weather Call, I met them at the conference out in Tennessee a couple of weeks back. Again, this is going to be a subscription service, so about $15 a year. You're going to be able to get a call from me whenever significant severe weather is heading your way. So again, that's a big deal. Again, you might not always have the warnings there, but you're going to get a phone call from me to wake you up and get you just in time to get your family to safety. So been recording that stuff and getting that set up here. So especially for the 2026 severe weather season, you will be watching out for ways to get signed up for Weather Call. Take a look at the tail of the tape today. We were in the 30s today. Couldn't even get to 40 and feels like temperatures were at best around freezing. We should be in the mid 50s. We should be back in that neighborhood again here heading into tomorrow. So again, you're going to go from the gloves to short sleeves and record highs here as we go towards the end of the week. So a little bit of good news tonight, even though it's going to be down in the teens and low 20s, the wind is not much of a factor. So again, just frigid, not much of the breeze. Still want to bundle up out there as you head off to work or school. And then heading into Monday, gusts are going to come back out of the south this time, up to around 20 miles per hour. We're getting closer to average. Still a mixture of mid-40s out towards the east, mid-50s out towards Hollis and the Altus area. And again, as we look ahead, Monday night temperatures right around freezing or slightly above that. So we're improving just a little bit. And then Tuesday, back above average again. A beautiful day. Some lighter south winds in place. Lots of sunshine. You're in borderline 60 around I-35. More of the mid-60s here around I-44. And then possibly near 70 degrees for some spots like Frederick, Altus, and Hollis. Seems like the perfect weather for the week before Christmas, doesn't it? It just screams Christmas weather to you. There it is, the legend himself, Drink Dude Bobby Taylor. Appreciate you. He hooked my wife's class up with free drinks over at the Matty Bill home. So appreciate you. Enjoyed that drink on Friday. Appreciate you, everything you do for the community as well. So thank you, sir, for hopping in here. I wish I could dial down the temperatures. I don't know how that affects drink sales. Maybe everybody's going for more of the ice drinks here lately than they are for the hot drinks here. But as we look ahead here towards later on this week, I know we've got a big game for Sooner fans up in Norman. We've got the playoff game. It's going to be up against Alabama. So I don't know if many folks are excited about getting Alabama for the second chance, but at least weather is going to be nice for that. Low 50s at kickoff, down in the upper 40s. It will be a little breezy at times. So that 49 by the final whistle is going to be a little bit cooler. So you still want the jackets, heavier jackets, if that, heading up here into Friday evening. So keep that in mind. Kim Lear, I like what you're saying. Are you liking the warm temperatures? Are you liking the dry? Is that what it is, Kim? I'm not sure which way, but again, I think there's a lot of folks that aren't complaining about it too cold, but maybe I don't want it to be that warm. I want it to at least feel like the holidays. That would be nice, to at least feel maybe 50s or 60s, at least keeps it somewhat seasonable. That this is what we're talking about coming up here on Saturday. Wanda Sue hopping in. Thank you. Hopping in from Lawton. Thanks for joining us tonight there, Wanda. 77 degrees is the record high here in Lawton coming up on Saturday. 84 is going to be a little bit harder to reach in Wichita Falls. Both of those were set about 15 years ago in 2010. I'll show you what those temperatures look like here in just a second. But again, we're going to be aiming for that because as we run up towards Christmas Day, you see those darker red colors. That is a higher likelihood of seeing more record warmth. And Kyle Carr, you always hop in here. He needs sand, please. I can't promise the sand. I don't know if you like the sand out at Watonka or Ellsworth, but that's about as good of the sand as I can get you. Or I can go get you the play sand out of the Lowe's, I guess. Whatever you're looking for. I can get you the 80s, though, Kyle. We're going to get close there heading towards the weekend. Just a day, but we'll see what we can do. But again, that's what we've got coming up here heading into Christmas time. And let me just show you the pattern here as we go through this stretch. I'm going to zoom it in just a little bit more for you. And again, just notice what we've got coming up here. Got the active weather is mainly to our east. We've seen a lot of the colder air bottled up in the eastern, mid-Atlantic, Great Lakes, northeastern states. Quick little dip in the jet stream right here. That brings us a slight cool down here for the middle of the week. So temperatures are like upper 50s, low 60s for the middle of the week. But notice how the brighter reds and yellows are well up to our north. So that indicates that the storm track is across the northern tier of the country. So there's no cold air spilling south. Really, if we see anything, there's Thursday. We see a quick little clip here kicking up the winds, but it doesn't really bring any cooler air with it. And then it flattens back out again. That storm track is still staying well to our north. Very warm here as well. And then by the time we get towards, say, Sunday, Monday, just before Christmas, we'll see a quick cool down into the 50s, the mid and upper 50s. And then look at this. This is heading towards Christmas Day. You see this big upside down horseshoe shape. This is a ridge. This is high pressure. It is going to get warm heading into Christmas. We are looking probably well into the 70s heading into Christmas time. So right now, things looking very warm, well above average heading towards Christmas time. If we're looking for anything to try and change this, maybe the storm pattern starts to flip here a little bit as we get 26th, 27th, really towards the end of the year, 28th, 29th, getting towards New Year's Day. We start seeing some of that colder air really trying to spill in here, more of that active weather. So if you're looking for anything to really flip this script, it's going to be towards the end of the year. So we've got at least a couple more weeks before we see anything active. So right now, December is still shaping up to be warmer than average, drier than average. And so far, we have seen that. So don't expect much to change here for you snow lovers. Usually January and February bodes better for us, but right now, December just does not have that in the cards for us right now. So I'll hop back over here again. That's why you see these colors here. This is 90% likelihood of seeing above average temperatures here. So West Texas, New Mexico, everybody go out to Red River. Don't know how those ski resorts down here in New Mexico are going to handle this. Even up towards, you get into Durango, is that purgatory? I'm not a skier, so this is definitely not the weather they want to see for the Rockies, the Southern Rockies at that. You're going to have to get up into Montana or Idaho if you want to see any good skiing weather here locally. So here is a look at your Southwest Oklahoma 7-day forecast presented to you by my great folks at Coast Technology Group. If it plugs in, they want to help you with it. 580-357-4482. We've got around 50 degrees tomorrow, mid-60s Tuesday and Wednesday, and then dropping slightly into the lower 60s for Thursday and Friday. Near record high temperatures on the way coming up here for Saturday. Breezy southwest winds gusting to around 30 miles per hour pushes us up into the mid and upper 70s. So again, going to be borderline record warmth coming up on Saturday. A pretty strong cold front coming through heading into Sunday. That's going to cut us back down to around average, but that's about it. And then as you saw there, that ridge really building over the southern plains heading towards Christmas time. So we're likely going to see those numbers trending back up heading towards the middle of the week of Christmas. So again, those of you that want more of the white Christmas, it might have to be white sand, but or white hot. That's about the only way we're going to see anything white around here for Christmas time. So appreciate you as always for hopping in here and joining the forecast. If there's anything I need to update live, I'll make sure, but things looking fairly quiet here. Hopefully you didn't put away all of the early fall stuff. You might even want some shorts here by the weekend, but those jackets and those coats might get a little bit of a break here heading towards late week into the weekend. As always, I hope you have a wonderful week. Stay safe. And again, I will see you right back here, same time, coming up next Sunday evening. Take care, folks.